Angela Guth, and I'm a student at Colorado State University in the ECU program. Today's lesson will introduce organizational skills for story writing in 2nd grade. This lesson will address Standard 3, which states that students will follow the writing process successfully in order to plan, revise, and edit written work. It will also address Technology Standard 1A, which states that students demonstrate creative thinking, construct knowledge, and develop innovative products and process using technology. Students apply existing knowledge to generate new ideas, products, and processes. The materials needed for this lesson are a computer with internet to view a YouTube video and a projector to display the example worksheet. Copies of the worksheet will also need to be made for the students. At the end of this lesson, students will be able to plan for a narrative in which they recount a well-elaborated event or short sequence of events. The lesson begins with a short YouTube video titled Parts of a Story. As a class, we will sing the song from the video, which highlights the most important parts of the story. Then, I will write the elements of a story that we are focusing on up on the whiteboard: characters, setting, beginning, middle, and end. As a class, we will brainstorm an idea for a narrative, and I will fill out the worksheet as we discuss in order to model the process for the students. Emphasis will be put on the importance of planning before any type of writing, fiction or nonfiction. Once we are done discussing as a class, students will be given a blank worksheet to begin planning for their narrative. Checks for understanding can be done throughout the lesson discussion and during work time. Once students have been given a sufficient amount of work time, volunteers will be called on to share their ideas, which will be analyzed as a class to provide constructive criticism and positive feedback. This activity can be differentiated to be made more or less difficult. To simplify, the student can work with a volunteer to verbally organize their thoughts while the volunteer writes them on the worksheet. This will allow the student to have the planning process modeled for them by the volunteer while still keeping up with their peers. To extend the activity, a more advanced student might begin writing their story while others are still planning, making sure to include details using their 5 senses. To take it a step further, once the advanced students are done with their story, they can type them up to get more familiar with word processing on a computer. Knowledge of organization and planning will be assessed through completion of the worksheet provided. All components of the story, including characters, setting, beginning, middle, and end, should be present. For example, a worksheet for the popular nursery rhyme, Jack and Jill, would look similar to the example shown here. This lesson is great because it provides the children with the beginning steps of writing while including their own experiences and imagination in creating a story. Thank you for watching. Hope this lesson will be useful.